Some of these things, like I said, are not bad things. It's not a bad thing for you to have a pride about your culture and your community, but not at the expense of your identity being lost in those things. Have you acting in partiality? Now, thank God, if we read in chapter 2, Paul says, listen, I don't even care who these people are. It makes no difference to me because God has no favorites. Read through it. I'm paraphrasing, but he did have to correct Peter, because Peter was partial when he had, some people from James come effectively with the Gentiles. And like I say, you just know that this was the type of warfare that Paul really dealt with. He dealt with a lot of warfare, but this was probably one of the biggest warfare that he dealt with, which was the spirit of religion. And he opposed him right to his face and in front of everybody, because the thing is that, Peter almost got swept away with that spirit of religion. He almost got swept away with that. Peter was so prejudiced, the Lord had to show him the vision 3 times with the sheet and showing that, unholy now were holy. And then at that moment, God had to send the people right then and there to show that they were filled with the Spirit of God. And so they said, they have the spiritual baptism. So they obviously, we might as well physically baptize them, because they didn't already got filled with the Spirit of God. And that was a new thing that God was doing, not new in the essence of the fact that it opposed or contradicted what God had already put in place from the law and his covenant, but it brought forth a vastness to it. It's almost like ripples or a house of cards, where it's a catalyst from one thing and then it begins to move outwardly, right? God is not a God of confusion and double-mindedness and or schizophrenia. He is consistently making his revelation vastly known more and more to us. I was listening to something earlier today, and the one pastor said, God is not loose. He don't give you all of the mysteries and all of the vastness. One, we wouldn't even know what to do with it. It would overwhelm us. But he doesn't give us everything all at once. You spend time with him, you study him, and you do well, you steward well with what he has given you. And in that vastness, and once you are able to show yourself, faithful, he will begin to continue to expound